Band is we allow you to generate media in a customized style repeatably.
Working on a long teaching engagement.
Collaboration with people that are doing an AI advert.
Well, a lot of things. I am very ingrained in this AI world right now.
Working on what my 2025 is going to look like.
We are currently trying to establish an endorsement project.
So first off, as you know, I'm the founder of Rubber Band, and what we do at Rubber Band is we allow you to generate media in a customized style repeatably. So we're working with advertising agencies, production studios, and also just like consumers in general who are trying to create videos, images of like very customized styles. And the biggest thing that we're working on right now is we're trying to integrate a lot of video tooling into our product. So we have a lot set up for generating images in customized styles. Now we want to bring those to videos so like all of these different users can extend those images further.
Working on a long teaching engagement, 3 weeks, at the Berg School of Communication, teaching the first ever, at least in Europe, class of full-time AI and communication students. So I've been teaching them image gen, video gen, and audio gen, and they got 3 weeks then at the end at a few days at the end to wrap up their entire project. So like a classic AI trailer, music video, or a small kind of, artistic film about something.
How did you feel seeing your students starting with Gen 3 instead of whatever we had?
Yeah, very jealous. Very jealous. Like seeing them just, jump onto Minimax and Kling and these like very, very good video models just like makes you, I wish I had that when I was struggling with Gen 2 and Pika Labs in the beginning, just getting anything. And then, leverage on Act 1, lip sync. A guy did a really cool rap video. And I was really happy for them and really, but a bit jelly at the same time.
Hey guys, hope you're enjoying these experts. If you are a Midjourney user, please scan the QR code that's on the screen right now and you can get some freebies. All right, let's go back to the content.
So I'm working on a number of things at the moment. I'm actually in a collaboration with people that are doing an AI advert for an overseas company. And I'm consulting and doing some of the engineering and Photoshop creative work in that. That's quite exciting. It's nice working in an AI team. I'm also working on some adverts for the fashion industry. And then for personal work, I've got a couple of scripts that I'm bringing to life now that the models are finally good enough to be able to do things like that.
And we are also working on some stuff actually. It's only just dawned on me. We're doing it's just a film project. That's all we'll say for the moment. We'll just say
that's all we'll say for now.
Well, a lot of things. I am very ingrained in this AI world right now. But for me, over the past year and a half, really testing out a lot of different platforms, like Midjourney being my number one. I always go back to Midjourney, testing out things like Crea, going into other programs like Viscom, which also give you a little bit of this test into virtual prototyping, which is really amazing. So as someone coming from the fashion industry, have been in the industry for about 20 years, it's been really amazing to see, how these AI platforms can transform our workflow. As fun as they are and as amazing as they are to create these beautiful images and things that we are just completely blown away by, from either whether it's photorealistic, whether it's, developing like these beautiful avant-garde.
Yeah, I saw some today of your work actually. Yeah, it's really cool. The almost like a puffer jacket thing, and it was multiple different styles.
Working on what my 2025 is going to look like. So I'm engaging with how I'm going to show up in the communities, what I'm doing. I'm looking at doing a lot more active on the YouTube channels. I've got several products in the works as far as courses and books. And my focus is really going to be more towards helping agencies and creative professionals learn how to integrate generative AI in the creative workflow.
So for LTX Studio, we are currently trying to establish an endorsement project. So we want to reach creative people, creators that take AI tools and use them, and especially LTX Studio, and understand the needs that they have, and try to facilitate some sort of like a project, like a creative partnership project that will be able to have some sort of like a direct communication and understand the needs from creative people, and then also to give them the right content and to address needs that they have and understand we can do to improve the platform and AI tools in general, so they'll have a better system and a better workflow.
The music video, which is, obviously like completely AI, has been really interesting because it uses AI throughout the entire production pipeline from ideation all the way to the end as a collaborator. So, I think my entire sort of like experience with AI is very much about like extracting human intelligence from the machine. So it's been really interesting. What do you do that goes beyond the visual? Prime interest of mine. So it was like, yeah, what's the idea? For me, it was like, can I take all of the sort of like mind control information that I've read in conspiracy websites, use an AI to convert that into amazing imagery or embed that into imagery to make the viewer potentially do a random act of kindness every time they hear the song. Like in this idea, like, like I said, I'm an artist, I'm not a scientist, I doubt that it's going to work, but with the intention of going, can we make a music video to make the world a nicer place? That's one of the things I'm working on.
Could you get them to send me money? Because I think that would really work out well for me.
Yeah, honestly, same, same.
Well, I'm really passionate about AI in general. As a trade, I'm a civil engineer, so I'm working in construction, but my passion is with AI, and it's also on the artistic side, mostly in the drawing. I draw since I was a kid. So I'm using Midjourney mostly as a passion, hobby, if you want to call it. And I'm trying every Friday to kind of come with a theme. I call it Friday Robots. Those things. And because I'm a big sci-fi fan, I'm reading those things, which I read most of them. I think not quite all. I'm missing a few of them, but I'm trying to, at least from what I'm reading, getting inspired.
So, James, recently I've been working for a streaming service called Dreamflare, and I've been making interactive videos for them. So, generated with AI, roughly about 5 minutes, and having various points in the film where the audience can choose which way the story goes. So, I don't know if you've got a chance to look at Bandersnatch on Netflix, which was a similar interactive experience. But yeah, ultimately you go through the film, and at various points you're given an opportunity to choose a path or make a decision on behalf of the character, and that influences the story. So I've just finished my third film for them, which is the first part of The Island of Dr. Morio, which is a H.G. Wells classic about genetic engineering, long before genetic engineering exists. And it's sort of an anime, which is great, using all the latest tools at the time, which are now sadly out of date.
Yeah, so right now we are hyper focused on building our community. This is the creator economy. There is a lot of exponential growth happening depending on, actually, let me rephrase this. Whether you're in enterprise or you're in SME or the creator economy, there's a lot of radical shifts happening right now. And we realize that this is the most critical point for individuals who want to learn at the beginner level, intermediate, or advanced level. And we want to build a community that allows the builders of our time to actually come and build here. Because I know right now I see on LinkedIn, I see on X, everyone's looking for a place to build something for actual other individuals. But when you go to these communities, no one's really building anything.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And so that's one of the things we're doing interesting with our community is we want you to build alongside us. So as we're running our own business, we want to show you what we're automating. We want to show you what we're building.
So right now I'm working for an LA-based production/gaming company. It's called Wolf Games, and we're basically producing content production workflows for bigger producers. And we've been producing several social media concepts. One of them is called Crime Tapes. They are detective stories on social media. We've had them out for about a few months now, and our TikTok is at 45,000 or so. We basically release like catchy crime videos in two parts. One part is kind of like crime happening, and then inviting the user to join in and take part in the riddle, kind of like solving a
so cool.
Yeah. And it's all in development. We're mostly on the back end. We're a tool building company.
So we're currently building an AI storyboarding platform for filmmakers, creators, creatives. It is basically a foundation for really helping people create video using Gen AI. And because we have so many really great creators on our platform, making from, ads to films to, just interesting content, creating storyboards for, we found there's such a big challenge with stringing all the tools together in a consistent workflow. Because today when you put out like an AI YouTube video, you're probably going to use something like Catalyst for first image generation, and you're going to use Runway, you're going to use maybe HeyGen for lip sync, you're going to use 11 Labs for speech, and then maybe Suno for some audio. You got to edit, it's a lot of tools. It comes out to like 15, 20 different tools you have to put together. So we're thinking a lot about how can we help people streamline this process into something that's more manageable.
I'm working on my startup, which is called NeuroCreate, and we are currently working on a couple of different products. The whole premise is that we're integrating neuroscience into AI tools to enhance creativity, augment cognitive capabilities, and get you into the flow state to help with mental health.
So I hope you liked listening to those experts. You can watch this show on YouTube and get it on your TV at home in 1920 by 1080. Ooh. And you can also like our LinkedIn page, which is Aimode, and that's on the screen right now. Should be some QR codes that you can scan. All right, until next time, guys, I shall see you soon. Bye.